Hey guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today. I wanted to sit down and show you guys the Reputation VIP box. Now, I was able to get this after the Reputation Stadium Tour. Taylor put some on her site after, like I said, the Reputation Stadium Tour ended, but these were given out when you purchase a VIP Taylor Swift ticket for the Reputation Stadium Tour. And let me just say, oh my God, we had it so good. Okay, I just want to show you this box in depth because it is the coolest ever. It is such nice quality from like all the detailing. The wax seal, which was very prominent during the Reputation era. And this is what the front of the box looks like. It says Taylor Swift, Reputation Stadium Tour, and it's very heavy, okay? It's like I'm carrying a stack of books right now. And then it has the Reputation iconic album cover. I honestly think this is Taylor's most iconic album cover. I'll say it, okay? But there was honestly just so much thought put into this, and you can just tell that so much thought was put into this and creativity, and I just wanted to show you guys because it is one of my favorite memorabilia pieces. And so yeah, so we're gonna start off on the side. It says Stadium Tour. And then on the front, it says Reputation. And I just love this box so freaking much. Like I said, the detailing is quite insane, okay? And it says Rep on the back. It just looks so freaking good, okay? And then you open it. I think I'm gonna end up setting you guys down and like showing you this in detail because I don't want to like drop her, and it's oh my God, like the detailing, oh my God. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, so I'm gonna set this down and I'm gonna show you guys in detail. So to look at the box a little closer, this is what the front of the Reputation Stadium Tour box looks like. It says Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium Tour. And again, it has Taylor's iconic cover on it. But then when you open it, it is going to...
If you're watching this right now, then you got a VIP package for the Reputation tour, and I'm see you at the show.
She's so cute. So you are able to pause this video. Look how cute she is. I love her so much. But there's a play, pause, increase in volume, and decrease in volume. And so that is what plays when you open the Reputation Stadium Tour box. And even the detailing on the straps, like that say Rep, it just looks so good. But then when you open it, have the Reputation stage, which is so freaking cool that this pops up. I love how many different layers and compartments there are to this box. But this is what the first layer of the Reputation Stadium Tour VIP box looks like. And so it has, like I said, the stage design and then a crowd, which is just so cool. Like the way that this is done is awesome. So then we're gonna pull up once more, and then this is magnetic, which is so cool. So you don't have to like keep, you know, pushing it back to look at this layer of your box. You're gonna see this beautiful picture of Taylor with this gold like foil material of all the Taylor Swift newspaper Reputation iconic font, okay? Then down here, you have many treasures, many treasures. So if you have the Reputation Stadium Tour VIP box and you don't know how to charge it, I looked it up personally, and this is how you will charge and get that video back. I got this box in 2018 and it's still working in 2025. You just have to charge it to get the video back up. You're going to see a little cord below this lanyard, okay? It is actually out on my countertop right now because I did charge this to make this video. But below this, there should be a little cord, and you're gonna put it into the side of the box right here. There's a port, and you're just gonna charge it that way. Very easy, and very helpful that it actually came with a cord. And I did not know this until years later, I'll be so honest. But down here we have the Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium Tour patch. Now this patch is really, really cool because during the Reputation Stadium Tour, Taylor used to do a bunch of patches. She had one custom for every single city, and that was so much fun to collect. Then over here we have the VIP lanyard, and they're just so nicely packed. This actually illuminates, and it's in LED lanyard, and it says Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium Tour. And I've never deactivated mine, so like I said, I've never messed with it because I didn't personally bring this to the Reputation Stadium Tour, like I said. But this is the lanyard that comes with it, and you clip it to the lanyard. But it says Reputation Stadium Tour on it, Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium Tour, and it just sits so nicely in there. And so, yeah, this box is just so freaking cool. And ultimately, I would love to get my hands on a Taylor Eras Tour VIP box. Like if I see anybody selling one for a decent price, I would love to actually have one in my collection, even though I was not VIP. I think this is still such a cool thing to have. But the Reputation one was so well done. I love this box so much. Then there is a Reputation CD in here, and it just pops out like this. Mine is still wrapped, but that also came with the Reputation VIP box. And then over here you have a VIP commemorative ticket, which is, and these are just, like I said, so well, like look at the case. Oh my god, like the glass, like look at how nice that case was over top of it too. So you can still enjoy it without having to pull, you know, it out or anything like that, but it is holographic. And it says Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium Tour VIP, admit 1, and if you move it a certain way you can see the snake. And then on the back it says seat 13, row TS, section XIII. And I just think this is so freaking awesome. But like I said, the way that this is just so nicely displayable, like even without taking it out, with that hard plastic over it, is just so nice. And there's little tabs so it's easy to lift each item. And the party does not stop here. After all these goodies, there's still more, okay? So you're gonna pull this tab up, and there is such a nice piece of styrofoam. It is so heavy, you guys. Like this, I'm telling you, this box is such nice quality. And even the back of that has like snake print. It is the coolest thing. This is the last layer. This is the Taylor Swift Reputation book, and it's textured again like a snake, and it has Taylor Swift, the newspaper font, and then so you're not digging, it's very easy to get this out. So then from here on out, you're just going to pull out the Taylor Swift Reputation book, which I will show you, and then it really just sits in such a nice spot, guys. And then it says Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium Tour. Hey VIP, thank you for joining the experience. Please wait until the day of the show to activate your laminate, and then it will reveal its special features. It was LED, but this is just sitting in the bottom here. So yeah, let's show you guys the book. The Taylor Swift Reputation VIP book is so cool. So it starts off with this kaleidoscope picture of Taylor, and then it has her Why She Disappeared poem over here. And then if you fold it out, it has one of Taylor's watercolor pictures, and it says, "Don't read the last page, Swift." Flipping to the next page, it has her Here's What I've Learned About People prologue for Reputation, and then it has Reputation, and we're just gonna flip through the pictures here. Table of contents. I adore her so much. But it has personalized pictures and lyrics and everything in between, okay? Like, this is just so well done. Look at her. I would love to have a picnic with her. That food looks so good. And then we've got lyrics for Ready For It, Taylor with a horse, Taylor for a rep, in-game lyrics, island breeze and lights down low, no one has to know. This is just such a nice token, and again, you can just tell that the VIP box was so worth the money and so well done, and she really knew what we wanted, aka pictures of her cats and pictures of her creating and pictures of her while she was creating the album and personalized handwritten lyrics so we could all go get tattoos. And Taylor Swift being a badass. I saw somebody on Twitter say that this was the most Taylor Swift picture ever. Her bare feet, a cat in hand, and wine in the other. Just funny. And then we've got Don't Blame Me handwritten lyrics. Plenty of opportunities for tattoos. Delicate handwritten lyrics. Taylor's personal Polaroids. So It Goes handwritten lyrics. More promo pictures. Look What You Made Me Do. Oh my god, the process of her makeup for the Look What You Made Me Do music video. Legendary. That is scary. Look at, like, it just fascinates me, like, the special effects makeup is incredible. I am obsessed with this music video, okay? Like, one of her most iconic music videos, if not her most iconic. I think in terms of iconic music video, Look What You Made Me Do is hands down, like, the most iconic. Like, I don't think that you could ever compete with, like, the comeback, the message, just everything about the Look What You Made Me Do music video is just top notch, and I don't think it could ever be topped. Introducing exclusive photographs. Oh, she's so cute. The Ready For It music video. Taylor and her kitties. Taylor with Kitty, which is her mom's dog. Taylor gardening. The Trick to Holding On poem by Taylor. Concluding exclusive photographs. Her Reputation photo shoot was just so iconic. Everything about Reputation was just so iconic. Like, everything about it. Her taking back her narrative, but not doing interviews and just letting the music speak for itself, and then, oh, it matches my nails, my chipped nails. But her just having control of her narrative after everything that everybody wanted to say about her. And then she did a tour for us. And it just, guys, the way that the Reputation Stadium tour is just something that was so special and just so for the fans who stayed around, right? Like, it was just so for the people that stayed around and loved her no matter what and never freaking paid attention to what the media was saying. Yeah, just so important. And it was just such a community. Dancing with her hands tied. Ah! But just such an important chapter, okay? I will say it over and over and over again how much I love Reputation and the Reputation Stadium tour. New Year's Day handwritten lyrics. Ooh. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. So I'm hoping her dance. Everybody, Taylor Swift can't dance. Watch her, okay? This was also such an iconic, like her fighting her old selves on the Taylor Mountain. If You're Anything Like Me poem. And then you pull out and it says, But I Stay. It started off with, don't read the last page, But I Stay. And then, Is This the End of All the Endings? Which is another watercolor that Taylor made. And it fits back in there so nice and snug with the foam around it, and then you pull them up with the tabs. Guys, this box is just so high quality. I mean it. Okay, and don't be alarmed if it does this. It makes it so it comes apart easier. It's not like falling apart. It just slides out, and then you set it down. See? Oh my god, guys, there was so much thought put into this box, and there's so many. I love how it's not just one layer. I love how it's different layers of the box, and you just keep going and going. And I think my favorite part is definitely, I gotta say, I think my favorite part of this is simply, this. I just think that this, with the little video message from Taylor herself, and then the stage pop-up, is just so cool. Like, it's just iconic, and everything about it is just simply so iconic. I do know a lot of people search for this box in particular, and if you're searching for one, I just want to say a couple things that you want to look at. And another reason I wanted to do this was like, hey, this is what everything included is. Like, don't, maybe if you're looking to purchase like the whole entire box and you're like, oh, I don't know if something's supposed to be there or not. So now you know what all the different layers have in it or something like that. I definitely think it's worth its money for a collector's piece. I definitely, if I didn't have this, would absolutely be seeking it out. I think it's so incredibly special, especially if you went to the Reputation Stadium tour and you're just looking for something like so meaningful that covers all the bases. Like, you have a video message from Taylor, you have the stage layout, you have exclusive photos, you have the commemorative ticket. It like bundles everything so nicely. And like I said, it has every detail. Nothing was missed, and you can tell that so much thought and so much was put into the Reputation Stadium tour box. I've seen the VIP box for Eras like online, but I've never physically put my hands on one. So I would be curious, like in the future, if I am able to get one. I definitely think I will. Just like for the mere collector's value of it. But yeah, it means the world to me, and I constantly have it on display on my bookshelf. And like I said, there's just, I think times when Taylor's not doing anything, a lot of people are like, oh, like this or that. Like, I hope she is having, of course I am excited for the next moment, next era, whatever Taylor decides to do next. But it's also such a good time to reflect, because I'm sitting here thinking about how much I missed the Eras tour, but I also think about past tours, and I think about all the memories that we've made with Taylor, and it just gets me so excited for whatever's next, because I know that we're going to get to make new memories that are so incredibly special. But there was just something about Reputation, because it was truly for the fans. It was not, you know, oh, this or that, or the whole world, okay? Like, everybody dove in on the Eras tour, but Reputation was for the fans that stuck around and stood by her side no matter what the media was saying, okay? After 2016, this was such a refreshing and beautiful way. We didn't know if we'd ever see Taylor on stage again, and there was just such a community and realness and authentic nature of this tour, because you knew everybody just truly loved Taylor and was there to love on her. And it was just such a moment, and I can't stress how much I loved the Reputation Stadium tour. I think about it all the time, like the iconic intro, running to barricade, and Taylor ultimately grabbing my hand at closing weekend in the US. And just so many memories, just so many moments of like doing the I did something bad choreography in sync with everybody around me at the Beast stage, and there's just so many beautiful moments that like I could actually tear up thinking about, and it's just so special to know how many memories she's created. But there was just something so special about Reputation. But yeah, you guys, I definitely wanted to show you that. I hope I did it justice, and I love it so much. And like I said, if you're searching for this, now you kind of know like what to look for, what's included, and it is just so incredibly special. Okay, like I just love the video message from Taylor too. That just makes me so happy, and it's so personalized to this box and just to the Reputation Stadium Tour attendees in general, and everybody who was, you know, around during that era when the world was not in favor. But I've always been in favor, I'll say it. And Reputation was one of the most, and I keep saying one of the most, it was the most iconic era. Point blank, period. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This was really, really fun to dive back into this box and get to show you guys in detail. And like I said a million times, it has so much detail and so much thought and love into this box. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I sincerely hope I see you, yes, you, in the next one. Bye, guys.